Yeah, I don't think they know that's my word. I don't think they know that's my word. Yeah, that's my word. Hold up. Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chit chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift back. Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chit chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift back. Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Look, hey, I've been trill, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Look, wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one? Slide for me, slide for me. Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for me, slide for me? Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for a real one? They can't tell me nothing, I'm flexing stunting. Eating all my veggies in my pocket, half onion, and that pack smell like a Funyun. Trump be beating, shit be humming. You can hear me around the corner before you ever see me coming, and they know just how we coming. Pants drumming, she gon' bust it open way before I finish thumbing. I can put you on some paper, proper play, and teach you something. Got my stones on Himalaya, know I'm out your sucker ducking. Ain't no need for that discussion, niggas bluffing with the game. About to build a couple million, came with nothing but my name. I'ma twist it, flip it, stick it like a bop it. Tell them stop it, all them haters out of pocket. Let me plug it like a socket, baby. Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Topped out, I'm cool on the chit chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack. Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Topped out, I'm cool on the chit chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack. Wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one? Slide for me, slide for me. Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for me, slide for me? Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for baby, say I make her nervous. Maybe cause I'm real nigga on the surface. Maybe cause I'm 10 down where the turf is. Don't get lost in those facades on the guys. You know ain't nobody perfect. I just put the work in, I know what my worth is. I'm living lavish, I'm flossing, bossing, and bagging up cash off the passion. Out here with my niggas, AV to the casket. We reckless, stay in your lane. I'm on gas till somebody cut the brakes. Cutting off these haters in the heads of the snakes. You're spinning the plan, bitch, you catching on late. And she just sent the emoji, said she wetter than a lake. So I better not flake, take a break, say word. Hit me when you through with that shit, then we can shift again, my schedule been clear. These niggas see me, they mad like I'm one of their peers. I put that on Sita, so I'm sure it's abundantly clear. I'm hella big on the set, what I said, shit. Eyes low off the legal in the red whip. Put the leg room and the roof gone. Man, I came a long way from them deals off the Groupon. Right? Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Topped out, I'm cool on the chit chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack. Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Topped out, I'm cool on the chit chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack. Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Yeah, yeah. I've been trail, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Yeah. Tell me, can you slide for me? Can you slide for it one? Yeah. Tell me, can you slide for it one? Yeah.
The original man. You might think of the medicine style.
Fool me once, fool me twice. When you're hiding things, might as well be lies. Can you ever get it right? How long will I let this shit fly? Hit up my girls, pull up, I'm outside, waiting by the curb. Too upset to drive, you getting on my nerves. We gon' get lit on this ride. I look too damn good to fight. Don't expect me to come home tonight.
right, y'all know what it is. I'm telling y'all the news secondhand. This has already been reported. I'm not doing nothing breaking because I like me. So let's begin. Where's the damn thing? God dang it.
Let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10.
All right, hey, how y'all doing? You remember what happened last summer? Well, god dang it, it seems to be happening again. So don't be shocked if you start seeing me in swimsuits, two pieces, showing stuff. And just cause it looks like I'm in combat mode, just let y'all know I am. I really am. I'm terrified that dumbass done did some stupid shit. I found out in the middle of Saturday night. I've been trying to make sure this dumbass, I don't know what to say, god dang it. I think it's time we all start moving underground. Maybe that'll help. But anyways, hi, how you doing? Let me go ahead and say that first and do my little greetings.
Hello, motherfucker. Hi.
And
Hello.
so anyways, I probably should get rid of that soon because yeah, he's in trouble. So anyways, we gonna start with the tea as always because somebody has got to be stupid enough to get in my radar. Let's check it out.
And then the smoke got me.
Fat Joe is being sued for $20 million over this unbelievable essay allegations, but there's more to the story. Yes, can we first talk about what the hell is he wearing on his head looking like an old country, from the old country grandma that apparently has a hormone imbalance? Good Lord, Jesus, what the hell is on his head? Anyways, rapper Fat Joe, born Joseph Cartagena, is facing serious allegations from his former hype man Terrence T.A. Dixon, who has filed a $20 million lawsuit in federal court. The lawsuit accuses Fat Joe of engaging in sexual relations with minors aged 15 and 16. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I used to run with this little teeny bopper. She was about 3 years younger than me, and her ass talking about she's 18. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm 16. I don't know how the hell. Just running after them old motherfuckers. As my mother and aunt said, old men will give you worms. I'm just saying. Alongside claims of coercive labor exploitation, financial fraud, and psychological manipulation, Dixon asserts that he has witnessed multiple instances of Fat Joe's involvement with underage girls, including one instance where the rapper allegedly provided financial support for a young woman in exchange for sexual favors. Sir, are you the hip hop Epstein? Is that it now? Lord have mercy. In addition to the allegations of sexual misconduct, Dixon's lawsuit outlines a pattern of A's behavior. You know the one we're talking about. During their nearly 16-year working relationship, he claims that Fat Joe forced him into 4,000 essay acts to maintain his position with the music enterprise. Dixon, who served as a lyricist, security team member, and creative collaborator. Does that mean he gets 3 checks? Because I would want 3 checks. If you gonna do that to me, give me 3 checks, damn it. Alleges that he was consistently underpaid and denied proper credit for his contributions. He accuses Fat Joe of intentionally concealing royalties and back-end compensation from him throughout their professional association. Honestly, with a dude named Fat Joe, I wouldn't want to do anything back-end at all. Fat Joe has firmly denied all allegations made by Dixon. His lawyer, Joe Tacopina, the man has taco in his name, okay, contends that Dixon is attempting to leverage the lawsuit for financial gain. Isn't that what you do with a lawsuit? I thought that was the purpose of a lawsuit. Okay. Against Dixon and his attorney, signaling his intent to combat the allegations in court. The situation has garnered significant media attention and raises important questions about accountability and the treatment of individuals within the music industry. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody seems to be getting it this damn year. I guess Cat Williams was right. Everybody getting it. And we getting it even when we didn't do shit. Because this next story gonna tell you off the back. But you know how I do. So the first thing we're going to do is my little commercial. If you like what I'm doing, let me know. If you don't like what I'm doing and you have some suggestions, just come at me, right? And I might consider them. But anyways, let's go on and check out my commercial while we get ready for the fuckery. Because you know how I do. I got to get the bullshit out of the way first. Check out my commercial, please.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house.
All right, so let me just get into this as it is. This is shit that I've just been fucking like messed up with ever since I found out last like 2 nights, well, I guess 2 nights ago, last night, the shit happened last night. It feels like it happened 3 weeks ago. Oh my god, but that's how much I've been processing this shit. But anyways, what to know about the conflict between Israel and Iran and the U.S. intervention. Why we gotta be in shit? I have been wondering this my whole life, and I have yet to understand. How come we always in fights that ain't got shit to do with us? Could someone please explain that shit to me? We have never we have been in a lot of fucking wars that ain't got shit to do with us. And we really didn't need to be in that shit. Can we mind our own business, please? God dang it. Can't nothing. So the ongoing conflict between oh shit, I was quiet. Basically all I'm saying is can we please stay out of people's shit? That's all I want to say. Can we stay out of people's shit? Because this is ridiculous. The ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran escalated dramatically following Israel's targeted attacks on Iranian nuclear and military facilities, which commenced on June 13th. These strikes, which resulted in the deaths of several high-ranking Iranian military officials and scientists, prompted Iran to retaliate with missiles and drone attacks on Israel. In response to the escalating violence, the United States intervened, conducting airstrikes on 3 critical Iranian nuclear sites. Donald Drumpf declared the U.S. attacks a significant military success, warning of further strikes if Iran retaliated against American forces. How the fuck do you actually smack the shit out of somebody and then tell them they can't smack you back? I was never taught that growing up. My mama said if someone put hands on you, put your hands back on them. I really don't know what this motherfucker thinks is gonna happen. You just tag the shit out of somebody and you expect they ain't gonna tag you back? How about if anybody over there is listening, don't tag all of us. We didn't have nothing to do with this. Tag them motherfuckers over there at that White House area. Not all of the city, because I know some cool ass people out there, but just that area. How about you tag the shit out of that one area when they're all in there? Shit. Orange lives don't matter. In a televised address, Drumpf announced the precision strike on Iran's Fordo, Isfahan, and Natanz nuclear facilities, emphasizing the complete destruction of these sites. The U.S. utilized advanced bunker buster bombs for the Fordo site, which is located deep underground. Despite these actions, Iran's Atomic Energy Organization maintained that the country's nuclear ambitions are peaceful and vowed not to halt its program. The strikes have resulted in casualties on both sides, with hundreds reported unalived or injured, and igniting fears of broader conflicts in the region. The international community reacted with alarm to the U.S. military actions, with UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, I hope I said that right, Guterres, labeling the strikes as a dangerous escalation and calling for restraint from all parties. World leaders urged a return to diplomacy to prevent further escalations of violence, recognizing the risk of significant humanitarian consequences. Iranian officials have expressed a commitment to defend their sovereignty, and there are concerns that Iran may respond with aggressive actions against U.S. interests in the Middle East, potentially affecting global oil supplies. The situation remains tense, with a prospect of a prolonged conflict looming. This motherfucker here. What? I need y'all to explain to me what made you want this dude. I know y'all racist, but damn it, this dude here, I'd rather the motherfucker who wears high heels than this dude. He is stupid and he's fucking volatile. This dude ain't stable. Didn't he just say 2 weeks? He would tell people 2 weeks if he was gonna enter, and instead this motherfucker sat up there and did a gotcha on us. This motherfucker don't know what the hell he's talking about. He has a human snake in his ear about immigration, and everybody else is obviously very fucking mediocre at best, underqualified at most. Jesus Christ, I can't fuck. Anyways, let's move on. We got to get through the fuckery. This motherfucker done fucked up so much shit. This is why I'm dressed like this. I gotta go get ready. I need a hat. I need not a hat. I need a helmet. I need provisions. I need some, what are those damn foods? I need a whole bunch of those now. God dang it. This motherfucker here. Check this out. Oh shit, I forgot. Anyways, let me move the thing. It gets stupider. Questions are surrounding the death of a black man found hanging from a tree. Y'all see the date, right? That says June 20th, 2025. That's the date. That's what it says. Who the fuck didn't get the memo? I'm not my ancestors. So questions have emerged regarding the death of a black man found hanging from a tree in Albany, New York. Local police discovered the body on Westerlo Street last week and have classified the incident as a self-deletion, stating there's no evidence to suggest it was a criminal act. Why would he do it from a tree? Wouldn't it be more effective if you're trying to self-delete yourself in your home? Or in a house, or deep in the woods where nobody could find you? Oh, Lord. Okay. The man's identity has not been officially confirmed, but social media users have identified him as Earl Smith. The police's determination has been met with skepticism from the community, raising concerns about investigation thoroughness. Yes, did y'all check for any kind of prints? Because seriously, a lot of dumbasses are coming out of the woodworks. Did you check? Because they get sloppy. You need to make sure that, I'm just saying. Anyways, the man's identity, where am I? Okay. The local community has taken to social media to voice their doubts about the circumstances of Smith's death and the lack of media attention it has received. A woman claiming to be Smith's niece expressed disbelief over the police's conclusion, insisting her uncle did not hang himself and questioning why the authorities have not reviewed nearby surveillance footage. Other users echoed her sentiments, suggesting the incident is being covered up and emphasized the need for community awareness and action to prevent it from being overlooked. While many are demanding answers, some social media users pointed out the outward appearance can be deceptive. A commenter from Albany noted that happy people put on a facade, hinting the complexities of mental health. This highlights the ongoing debate about the nature of Smith's unalivement, illustrate if that's even his real name, illustrating the community's divided views on the matter and the urgent call for transparency and investigation into incident. Okay, first of all, I have mental health, and I have no problem saying I have actually considered and tried, and that's why I'm on so many medications now, things. And I can promise you, nobody in that state of mind wants to be found. They're not gonna just do that. I have questions now too, because seriously, nobody's gonna just sit there and be like, "Yeah, I want you to find me. Here I am." No. When you feel like that, you want to disappear. You want to leave. Okay, so I just don't. But anyways, we still got some more, so let's check this one out because we gotta run through this shit. It be pissing me off. And then the smoke. So, man with taser and rope stalked and tried to kidnap Memphis mayor. What is your issue? Damn. A taser, a rope, and he just stalking a man. You got too much time on your hands, sir. A man named Trenton Abston, age 25, has been arrested for allegedly stalking and attempting to kidnap Memphis Mayor Paul Young. Abston is currently held in Shelby County Jail on multiple charges, including attempted kidnapping, stalking, and aggravated criminal trespassing. During his arrest, police found a taser, gloves, rope, and duct tape in his vehicle, raising significant concerns about his intentions. Security footage reportedly captured him climbing a wall and approaching young residents on the night of June 15th. Police reports indicate that Abston approached the mayor's home, knocking on the door while wearing gloves and appearing nervous. Although the specifics of the encounter remain unclear, the incident has heightened awareness regarding political violence. The Memphis Police Department has committed to addressing this rise in violence, assuring the public of their dedication to ensuring the safety of all residents. Maybe he went loopy from all those damn polluting fucking fumes coming from the muskrats, AI. I can't stand these people. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, it's still fucked up. Let's see here now. Let's see. Mayor Young has expressed his gratitude for police support and excuse me, and emphasized the importance of civil political discourse. In light of the incident, Mayor Young called for a collective effort to foster a more respectful and loving community. At least he's cool. Hey, girl, hey! I missed you. Yeah, let me finish and then I'm gonna shout you out. Let me see. In light of the incident, Mayor Young called for collective effort to foster a more respectful and loving community. He acknowledged the fears stemming from political hearts, particularly following recent violent events in Minnesota. Young's message encourages citizens to engage in civil discussion and to protect one another regardless of differing beliefs. Aiming to strengthen community bonds, Abston is set to appear in court on June 21st, so that was yesterday, as the community grapples with the implications indicated. You got some issues. That's all I can tell you right now. I don't know what the hell you thought was going to be the outcome. You got a taser and a rope, and you're going to go stalk a goddamn mayor. If anything, I want to know about the, I want to know about, the damn security. I know that a mayor isn't as important as a senator and stuff, but I think if you have any kind of fucking power on decisions, your ass should possibly have some kind of security detail, because fuckers have lost their minds. Love the Afro puffs and the gangster. Girl, this ain't gangster. This is survival. I am trying to live out here. Did you hear that dumbass went and dropped bombs on the country without anybody knowing? I am trying to get the hell up out this bitch. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, before I move any further, please, y'all, go check out this girl's page. She be doing some weird stuff, cool stuff, interesting stuff. It's always something new with House of Queens TV. So check her out, and you might learn something. Seriously, you might find out about some kind of auctions. You might find out about some kind of crafts. That's her channel. Please go subscribe. Check her out. I'm telling you right now, it's something new. Every time she posts something, it's something new. I don't know what to think. So it's always going to be something interesting. So check her page out, please. But we're about to move on into that one part we all love, playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. Let's check out this, because I'm telling you right the hell, this crazy shit here. It's FAFAO, time now.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm all in my head, swear I'm a red. I've been moving like a hot mess.
All right, so Black woman declined service at auto shop after employees mock Juneteenth. I think you might have heard this. I just recently heard about it. It's in North Carolina. Oh, they fucked around and found out. A Black woman left Synergy Auto Care in Wilson, North Carolina, after employees appeared to mock Juneteenth, a federal holiday celebrating the end of slavery in the U.S. The situation unfolded in the waiting room where the woman was present while another customer inquired about the closure on June 19th. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm up here in New England, and I was so shocked and pleasantly surprised when people said, we're going to take care of this because we're going to be closed on the 19th. I was like, okay. Anyways, an employee casually remarked that Juneteenth was a recent holiday, leading to sarcastic comments from the customer and laughter from a second employee. False. It is not a new holiday. Y'all just started recognizing it. At this point, I think anyone that disrespect Black people don't want to work. Basically, I don't get it. I just don't. It's 14% of the population, but y'all motherfuckers, we turn wheels and y'all motherfuckers sit up there and be sleeping on us. God dang it. So an employee casually remarked that Juneteenth was a blah, blah, blah. The behavior prompted the woman to request her vehicle and leave the establishment. Following her departure, one of the employees admitted ignorance about Juneteenth, referring to it incorrectly in a dismissive manner. I saw the video. He said, I think it has something to do with reparations. You dumbass. Shut the hell up. They don't ever want to give us money. You know it ain't about reparations. Because your ass probably be out there protesting it. Anyways, let's see here now. Dismissive manner. The incident garnered significant attention on social media where users expressed their support to the woman's decision to walk away from the shop. Comments highlighted the importance of standing against disrespect and encouraged others to prioritize their dignity in similar situations. The incident has sparked a broader conversation about cultural awareness and respect for significant historical events. Social media reactions range from applause for the woman's actions to calls for normalizing the practice of leaving situations that do not serve one's values. Users emphasize the importance of standing up against mockery and disrespect, especially regarding topics that hold cultural significance. The sentiment echoed a collective stance on supporting individuals who face disrespect and highlighted the need for greater awareness and education about Black history and holidays like Juneteenth. Can I just say one thing first of all? Did y'all know that some Latinas or Latinos think that African Americans are immigrants? I just found that shit out. I hope that's a joke. Cause seriously, nah. Like this one lady said, we don't want to be here. We still don't want to be here. If he giving free tickets to go somewhere else, I will go. If he's going to pay for me to move, like take all my shit and move me to another country outside of his realm, I will go. I'll take my mama. I'll take my cousins. I'll take some of my nieces and nephews, and we gone. I appreciate her handling the situation in a classy manner because like they like to label us Black women. Oh God, yes. Girl, I went to Japan. The dude took my toothpaste. I asked him why. He said, calm down, calm down. Girl, I seen that today. Whew. I'm just like, I just saw that today. I'm just like, wait a minute. You want to be here. We don't. We just trying to survive. But if somebody figure the fuck out, I bet you if you send all our asses to another area, give us some land, motherfucker, and get us out of here. I bet you we'll get our own damn country real quick. Real quick. Fuck. These motherfuckers here. Oh yeah, and be careful, y'all, because ChatGPT just got bought by another damn company that's not for us. That's all I can say. So be ready for that shit. Moving on in more bullshit. Black folks have a strong reaction to Drumpf dropping the U.S. in the middle of the Israel-Iran conflict. And I'm still trying to figure that one out. What the fuck? We don't want to fight in this shit. Man, seriously. Half of the time, I'm just happy as hell that we don't hear about Iraq, Iran, anything with I in it. I'm so happy. But every fucking time I turn around now, I see a I country coming up in the news. Damn it. I grew up in the 90s. Anything that had to do with an I state was terrifying. That's all they do is give us a piece of land. That's all they have to do. Exactly. Give us a big ass chunk of piece of land. Get our little 14% out of this fucking country. We won't say a peep. You won't have to deal with us no more. And damn it, at least we won't be bombed with y'all. Because this is some bullshit y'all just pulled us at. I've been asking this question since I was a little girl, okay? I've been trying to figure out, honestly, why the fuck we always in wars that honestly had nothing to do with us? I have been trying to figure that out for the longest. We are always in fucking wars that have shit to do with us. I knew the orange juice gangster was going to do something. Okay, I've just gotten to the point now that whatever he said Kamala was going to do, he's doing. That's all I got to say. Whatever he said Kamala was going to do, that's what this motherfucker is doing. So let's go ahead with the story because breathing. Oh my God. This guy's a fucking idiot. So, black members of... Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong one. Here you go. All right, so the United States has escalated its involvement in the conflict between Israel and Iran. With Donald Drumpf, I ain't giving him no title. I didn't vote for this shit. Directing military action against Iranian nuclear sites. This decision made on June 22nd has raised significant concerns, particularly among Black Americans who question the rationale behind American engagement in a foreign war. Many are troubled by the rising death toll, which includes over 650 military personnel and civilians since the conflict began. The conflict fucking began less than 24 hours ago. Amidst the violence, there is a growing sentiment questioning the morality of U.S. involvement. I don't think most of us, I think a majority of us didn't want this shit to happen. I didn't even know Iran was doing shit. We was minding our business. Whew. While military personnel are expected to face dangers in combat, the deaths of civilians have sparked outrage and confusion. Critics argue that the conflict is between two nations and ordinary citizens, particularly those not serving in the military, should not bear the consequences of geopolitical disputes. That's what I'm saying. Why I got to be in this shit? I didn't ask for it. The military actions taken by Drumpf may ultimately backfire, with fears that they could inadvertently accelerate Iran's pursuit of nuclear weapons instead of deterring it. Observers note the narrative surrounding Iran's nuclear ambitions has persisted for decades, suggesting that the current military intervention might not yield the desired outcome. The growing disillusionment among millennials reflects a broader fatigue with the repeated cycles of military engagement, indicating a shift in a public perception regarding U.S. foreign policy. I just want to know, when the hell we getting this dude out of here? Why would you pick the dumbass? Why would you pick the dumbass to give all the power to? Seriously, it's just like, hey, baby, here, hold this force multiplier and take care of it. And then now you're wondering why everybody gone home. Gone home. Oh, Lord Jesus. Moving on, because this shit ain't over. Black members of Congress condemn Drumpf's unconstitutional strikes in Iran and demand answers. I think we all demand answers. And I want to know who the dumbass is. I wonder how the damn Supreme Court feel now that they done sat up there and gave this dumbass immunity. He thinks everything's his fucking job. Seriously. Can we please really arrest him for treason? Because he wasn't a president when he had them files. He didn't need them. I don't understand why this dude wasn't arrested and put in jail. I just can't figure out why this motherfucker is in charge again. It just boggles my mind. I'm not over it. That's fucked up. Who you... Man. So it fucks up my head. I don't get it. I mean, I need somebody to explain to me. Make it make sense. I hope we're not going to war. Girl... Look, part of me is like, well, he tried to kick out a whole bunch of black folks from the military, so we don't have a whole bunch of skin in the game. But still, I don't want to be in no fucking war. Shit, what'll that'll be? That'll be two, 3 wars in my life. Four wars in my lifetime. I'm tired, motherfucker. Shit. Okay, so let's talk about this. Black members of Congress have voiced strong oppositions to Donald Trump's airstrikes. I ain't calling him president. Fuck that shit. He's not to me. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he won. Can we go back and check this fucking election? I still feel like he stole this bitch. So, anyways, Donald Trump's airstrike in Iran, labeling them as unconstitutional and potentially escalating into a larger conflict in the Middle East. Have we not learned that the Middle East don't play around? They really like to go to war, you dumbasses. U.S. Representative Maxine Waters expressed that these strikes are akin to a declaration of war, while U.S. Representative Hakeem Jeffries criticized Drumpf for failing to fulfill his promise of peace in the region. The airstrikes, which reportedly damaged key nuclear sites, raised alarm among Democrats who felt the president bypassed Congress' authority on military action. Drumpf's family is going to be protected. I fucking hate his family. I hate his whole damn family. I know I'm not supposed to hate, because the end game is trying to go to the afterlife and, be with the Most High. I'm trying real hard. But gosh darn it, I can't stand that family. Ain't nothing good from them. Oh, Jesus Christ. And that human snake. I'm telling you, Stephen Miller's not human. That's a fucking snake. That's a human snake. That's all I got to say about that shit. Anyways, I don't want to go to war. Several legislatures, including U.S. Representative Jim Clyburn, have described Trump's decision as rash and unconstitutional, emphasizing the need for congressional oversight. Clyburn highlighted the risk posed to both U.S. military personnel and civilians, stating that while preventing Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons is important, the administration must provide clarity regarding the military action known as Operation Midnight Hammer. There's a collective call for de-escalation in the Middle East to avert a full-scale war. How do you avert a full-scale war when you just bomb them, you dumbass? And then gonna sit up there and talk about don't retaliate. I'm telling you, that's just like slapping a person in the face and telling them don't slap me back. Fuck you. I'm slapping you the fuck out. You slap me for no reason, I'm about to send your ass home. Fuck. And the Middle Easterns are quick to fight. They like a scrap. I'm not trying to squabble up with them. The U.S. Representative U.S. Senator Raphael Warnock stressed the grave responsibility of deploying U.S. troops, asserting that Drumpf has not adequately justified his military intervention nor sought congressional approval. Warnock noted discrepancies between Drumpf's actions and the assessment of his own intelligence advisors regarding Iran's nuclear capabilities. He called for a more serious engagement with Congress and emphasized that the American people deserve transparency about the risks involved in this conflict, indicating a broader concern about Trump's leadership and decision making. Do you think this dumbass really thinks we're in a fucking reality show? Because I'm starting to think that's what's going on. This jackass just really thinks he's in a reality show and he's just aiming to win. I don't like your family. They're all very unattractive. I don't like you. I can't stand your voice. I find you to be absolutely idiotic, sir. You're an idiot. You're disgusting. You're dying. And if you don't do something soon, your ass ain't gonna make it. I don't know if the Grim Reaper gonna get you or the courts, but you ain't gonna make it. Somebody gonna get you. This is ridiculous. All right. California black man sues In-N-Out for big money for allegedly firing him over this quirky hairstyle. I like the fact that it's a fuck around and find out, but it's irritating that it's even had to happen. That's why I'm saying this shit. That's why I'm saying it the way I am. I feel he should get all he deserves if he did his job correctly. But I'm just so sick and tired of people just wilding out. What the fuck happened? Did y'all all lose your dignity and fucking humanity when this jackass got into office the last time? Shit. A former employee of In-N-Out, Elijah Obing, has initiated a lawsuit against the fast food chain. I've never been to one of those. it claiming wrongful termination and discrimination. The case, which was garnered attention, which has garnered attention, is currently in the Compton Superior Court, with Obing seeking $3.2 million in the damages. I hope he gets it. I really do. I don't like rich folks. Pisses me off. Actually, it's not rich folks. It's that fucking mentality that you're better than us. I don't like that. The lawsuit includes allegations of racial discrimination, harassment, and emotional distress, asserting that the company failed to prevent these actions to retaliate against him for reporting them. Obing, a 21-year-old black man, argues that he faced discriminatory treatment during his employment, leading to an emotional distress and reputational harm. I know how that goes. Shit. Obing highlights that his treatment at In-N-Out violated the Crown Act, which protects employees from discrimination based on hairstyles. He contends that the company's policy requiring employees to wear hats with their hair tucked in, along with mandates for men to be clean-shaven, unjustly targeted him as he grew his hair. He claims that he was pressured to alter his hairstyle significantly or face reprimands. I would like to know what his hairstyle really looked like, honestly. He was advised instead to cut it and shave his sideburns. Okay, I don't know what's the problem with sideburns. Further contributing to his feelings of discrimination, the culmination of Obing's claims led to his termination on May 25th, when a supervisor allegedly instructed him to go home, shave, and return to work, all in front of his colleagues, which he described as public humiliation. That is, In-N-Out has stated that the firing was due to prior infractions and disciplinary actions rather than his hairstyle. The company has refrained from providing further comments, citing the ongoing nature of the litigations. Obing's lawsuit brings attention to broader issues of workplace discrimination and the impact on grooming policies on an employee's rights. Look, as a person that does like to eat food, I mean, if your hair is crazy and it's falling in the food, then I understand. You don't deserve the money. However, if you were making sure that none of that shit was going down, you took care of yourself, and you did what you were supposed to do, I wish you all the best, and I hope you get that money. But if not, I don't know what to tell you, because seriously, I got sideburns my damn self, but that's just my DNA and shit, but it don't be falling out either. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't, cause I do sometimes see dudes with beard, but just put a net over that beard if that was the case. I really want to see the hair. That's what I want. I want to see the hair. Anyways, federal judge blocks Drumpf's effort to keep Harvard from hosting foreign students. Now that was reported on June 20th. I'm not sure foreign students would want to come here now. So a federal judge has intervened in the ongoing legal battle between Drumpf administration and Harvard University by blocking efforts to prevent the institution from enrolling international students. U.S. District Judge Allison Burrow issued an order that allows Harvard to continue hosting foreign students while the case is being resolved. This decision follows Harvard's lawsuit against Department of Homeland Security, which had previously revoked the university's certification necessary for enrolling international students. Withdrawal of this certification threatened to displace around 7,000 foreign students, representing a significant portion of Harvard's total enrollment. All right, that's fucked up. You can kiss my ass on that one. Honestly, he need to stop. Cause we are not one. This country can't exist with the friends you making, sir, because they offer nothing for us. They offer absolutely nothing we could use. I agree and disagree at the same time. I mean, I don't know what to say, honestly, because first of all, the school sucks. Well, they're kind of allegiant, but they do produce some of the best lawyers. They do. And the fact is, he's butthurt because they ain't doing what he want. I don't know what to say about any of this shit right here. I don't know. But I know that the whole country gonna suffer if he keep fucking up. I know that much. Because Harvard, at least they standing up. I can't stand. They might be elitist, but at least they're standing up. That's all I can say about that one. Let's see here now. The legal disputes have created a climate of anxiety and uncertainty for both current and prospective international students. Following the revocation of its certification, Harvard expressed concerns that students were considering transferring to other institutions due to fears of being in the U.S. illegally. The Drumpf administration attempted to block foreign students' admission to Harvard have intensified this atmosphere of confusion. In response to the administration's actions, Harvard has maintained that these moves represent illegal retaliation for the university's refusal to comply with certain government demands regarding campus policy and admissions. Because this dumbass, for some reason, feels like he's supposed to be some kind of God king. Would somebody... Lord, I want to go to heaven, so I'm going to have to stop thinking what I want to say. The conflict between Harvard and the Drumpf administration has been marked by a series of escalating actions, including significant cuts to research funding and threats to revoke the university's tax-exempt status. The administration's scrutiny of Harvard intensified following its rejection of demands related to perceived liberal biases and allegations of anti-Jewish harassment on campus. Some of their top people are Jewish. I don't get how that's possible. Okay. Despite these pressures, Harvard has committed to uphold its core principles and has taken steps to address concerns over anti-Semitism while resisting federal ultimatums. The situation continues to evolve, reflecting broader tensions regarding academic freedom and immigration policies in the United States. What the fuck? That's all I can say. What the fuck? But at least this next story will be good. You remember her? I reported on her about a year or two ago. If you don't remember her, this is the woman who went to give birth and these assholes just decapitated her baby. This was when we were trying to talk about the mortality rate of black women and their children and nobody was listening. Well, so jury awards $2.25 million to Georgia couple in suit over autopsy images of decapitated baby. So a Fulton County jury has awarded $2.25 million to a Georgia couple, Jessica Ross and Travion Isaiah Taylor Sr., following their lawsuit against Dr. Jackson Gates. The couple accused Jack Gates, a pathologist, of posting graphic videos of their decapitated baby's autopsy on social media without their consent. I hope you go under the jail, you jackass. Why would you do that shit? That's disgusting. The tragic incident occurred in July 2023 when their son, Travion Taylor Jr., was decapitated during delivery. The couple has also filed a separate lawsuit against the doctor who delivered their baby and the hospital involved, which is still pending. I hope they get it all. The motherfuckers piss me off. The couple's lawsuit, filed in September 2023, claimed that Dr. Gates shared multiple videos of the autopsy on Instagram. Why? Why would you do that? That's disgusting. Although he removed the content after receiving a legal notice from the couple's attorney, he later reposted the videos. Gates' attorney argued that the jury's conclusion of Gates did not intend to cause harm contradicts the couple's claims. Gates, who regularly shares autopsy content for educational purposes, expressed regret over the incident and claimed he did not intend for the couple to see the videos. Why the fuck are there autopsy videos on Instagram? Not anyone should be watching that shit, except for people that are actually studying it. And there should be a class for that. This is disgusting. The couple received a default judgment for various claims, including emotional distress, invasion of privacy, and fraud, due to Gates' failure to respond promptly to their lawsuit. Their attorney stated that the doctor exasperated their pain by sharing inappropriate images of the deceased child. They emphasized that the couple had entrusted Gates with their baby's remains only for him to betray that trust by making the images public. Gates' testimony reflects his remorse, stating that he would never have shared the videos had he known the couple would be affected. You know, you there's a certain place for you. That's all I gotta say. There's a certain place for you that I think you need to go to. I'm just saying. Let's see here. What's this here? Okay, no. This is not a part of this story, so that's it for Fuck Around and Find Out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and shout out these companies. And we going to talk about some better news now. We're going to get into our educational business. Like I said, I'm trying to branch out and give y'all all the information you need. So with that, I'm trying to also give you, some business news. So in a moment when we get back, I'm going to tell you where's the best places to try and, do your sales and stuff. I'll be right back. I'm going to do my little commercial and also shout out these companies. Well, I only got one company. It's a black-owned lip gloss company. You can find her on Threads and Instagram. Let me go ahead and post up her stuff, and then I'll do my commercial.
I'm trying to get too ahead of myself, yeah. But I'm feeling you more than anyone else, yeah. I'm trying to get you up out of your shell, yeah.
I am so sorry about that, but once again, that company is CBD Honey Lips. You can find her on Instagram, or you can also find her on Twitch and I believe Instagram, Threads. Moving on, here go my commercial, and we'll be back in a moment.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Alright, so like I said, we're going to talk about business now. As DEI disappears from major retailers, Shop Red Bag gives black-owned brands a new home. So if you have a black-owned brand, you might want to consider going over to Red Bag. Girl, thank you so much. So, in response to major retailers retracting their commitments to diversity, equity, and inclusion, Candy Carter has launched Shop Red Bag, an e-commerce platform dedicated to uplifting marginalized brands. This initiative aims to empower consumers to reconsider their purchasing decisions, particularly in light of the backlash against DEI initiatives. Carter emphasizes the importance of everyday activism through shopping, offering a curated marketplace that features black-owned, women-owned, Alphabet Mafia, and veteran-owned brands. With the platform's launch coinciding with Juneteenth, it serves as a call to action for consumers to support underrepresented businesses. I'm all for it. I love it. The only problem is sometimes you get those people that want to charge you an arm and a leg. We all want to support you, but you got to work with us to support you. Cause if you're gonna get under, these motherfuckers trying to take our little bit of money. I will support you as much as I can, but you can't be trying to get a bag off me, cause I don't have it. Anyways, Shop Red quickly gained traction, signing on 60 to 80 brands in its first week and continuing to expand. I'm going to go check that out. The platform offers a wide range of products from household essentials, cosmetics, making it a comprehensive shopping destination for consumers looking to align their spending with their values. Carter encourages customers to promote their purchases using a specific hashtag to emphasize the impact of their spending. She believes that the black community has the potential to reclaim economic power and that supporting these businesses is a crucial step in that direction. Amen to that. Carter views Shop Red Bag as a movement rather than just retail operation, aiming to foster community support among consumers. By providing a space for marginalized brands, she hopes to counter the negative effects of anti-DEI rhetoric that has harmed many businesses. With a focus on empowerment rather than victimhood, just shared the link. Oh, thank you so much. Rather than victimhood, Carter invites consumers to change their shopping habits and actively support the brands that resonate with their values. Her message, particularly during Juneteenth, celebrations emphasize the importance of not only speaking about freedom, but of also exercising economic power through conscientious shopping. So, like I said, y'all, check out that page, Shop Red Bag. I'm also going to go ahead and shout out House of Queens as well, because I know you be trying to do some things over there on your page.
Let's get it.
Wrong one. How the hell did I get that up there? I should not have been able to move that. Okay. There it is. There's her page right there. Go check her out. She be doing some stuff too. I think you have some merchandise. But I know this is the page to go to. Check it out. Like I said, she's into all kinds of stuff. I don't be knowing what she doing sometimes. But it's interesting. I'll say that much. It's interesting as hell. Moving on, we about to get into the education. So if you ain't trying to learn anything, you can walk out right now. I'm sorry, but we about to talk about our history. No, that's my candle channel. It's on hold right now. Okay, yeah, I knew you were doing something. All right, cool. I'm trying to make some stuff myself, but depression is a thing. It really is. Anyways, give me a minute, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and put my little education thing up. I gotta do my hotkeys. I really gotta do my hotkeys. And then we gonna come back with some other stuff.
Yo, it's too many, hey, it's too many, yo, it's too many, yo, it's too many lies, look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth, knocking them down every time I step in the booth, we ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof, it's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof, ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes, yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe, we on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view, yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news, it ain't shit you
I gotta go back and do some more effects. Anyways, if you're not aware, it is Pride Month, but it is also Black Music Month. And in honor of that, let's talk about 25 years of empowerment anthems. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Over the past 25 years, Black history anthems have emerged a crucial expression of storytelling, resilience, and unity within the Black community. These songs encapsulate the struggles and triumphs of generations, playing a significant role in social movements and cultural identity. Iconic tracks such as Beyonce's Formation, Kendrick Lamar's All Right, serve as powerful rallying cries that empower individuals to confront injustice and celebrate Black excellence. While Formation boldly embraces Black heritage and representation, All Right became synonymous with hope and resilience during the Black Lives Matter movement, illustrating the profound impact of music in advocating for social change. The influence of these anthems extends beyond mere entertainment. They represent blueprints for resilience and collective strength. Songs like Mos Def's Umi Says and Erykah Badu's Bag Lady emphasize authenticity and personal growth, while Common and John Legend's Glory highlights the ongoing fight for equality rooted in civil rights movements. Each anthem serves as a reminder of the continuous struggle for justice and empowerment, connecting past injustices to the present. These songs not only resonate emotionally, but also inspire action, reinforcing the idea that music is a powerful tool for activism. Let me see. Okay. As we reflect on 25 years of Black empowerment anthems, their legacy is evident in the way they fuel pride and inspire change. Tracks like Childish Gambino's This Is America, Little Baby's The Bigger Picture address systemic issues and serve as calls for justice, while newer anthems like Beyonce's Break My Soul encourage self-care and resilience. The ongoing creation of these powerful songs reflects a commitment to storytelling through music as a form of activism. Ultimately, these anthems celebrate Black heritage and resilience, ensuring the fight for equality and justice remains vibrant for future generations. But let's not forget the old school ones like Lift Every Voice and Sing. I went and looked up the words to know all of them, because we only do like one doggone hymn of it. There's a lot of lyrics to that song. I'm gonna go write them down. Anyways, moving on, we got some slides this week in education and give me just a moment. Let me pull it up here. There it is. Why isn't it over here? I don't know. But this week in Black History, let's check it out. So, June 18th, 1941, labor and civil rights leader A. Philip Randolph initially regrets a plea by President Franklin D. Roosevelt to call off the first ever black organized March on Washington, designed to protest unfair employment practices by military and the defense industry. The march was planned by Randolph, Bayard Rustin, and A.J. Must, I think, all relatively unsung heroes of the early civil rights movement. The march was not canceled until Roosevelt signed the Fair Employment Act. Ironically, more than 20 years later, Randolph would be one of the principal figures helping Martin Luther King Jr. organize his historic march, the 1963 March on Washington. About damn time somebody did something. In 1968, the United States Supreme Court bans racial discrimination in the sale and rental of housing. The decision came in a case known as Jones versus Alfred H. Mayer Company. The court used as its precedent the Civil Rights Act of 1866 to state that housing discrimination by either the government or private industries was unconstitutional. I thought it was going to be somebody versus Drumpf, because that motherfucker red line too. Also on that day, in 2010, a study gained widespread publicity indicating that a growing number of black males are abandoning black females when it comes to marriage. The report, analyzing data from 2008, found that 22% of black male newlyweds married a woman who was not black. Meanwhile, 9% of black female newlyweds married a man who was not black. The study was compiled the Pew Research Center and based on data from a Census Bureau American Community Survey. The actual report has been released in early June. I can tell you right damn now, you probably didn't ask enough motherfuckers. Seriously. Anyways, June 19th, y'all already know, also called Freedom Day. In 1865, the celebration begins. June 19th, 1865 marks the day that many black people actually became free, especially those in Texas. Even though the Emancipation Proclamation technically freed all slaves in 1863, slavery actually continued in Texas until the end of the Civil War. It was not until June 19th, 1865, that many slaves learned they had been freed. They called the Day of Freedom Juneteenth. It is normally marked with picnics, barbecues, and commemorations. In 1980, the day became an official holiday in Texas. Talking about a new holiday. My ass. In 1918, Ebony and Jet magazine founder John H. Johnson is born in Arkansas City, Arkansas. He moved to Chicago to build his publishing empire. Johnson was the first African American to appear on the Forbes magazine list of 400 richest Americans with an estimated wealth of $500 million. Johnson died in August 2005. However, both magazines are now in financial trouble. Ugh, that is not good. I did not know they were both. Why would you make two whatever. Girl, they don't celebrate Juneteenth out here in El Centro. That's fucked up. The U.S. Congress issues a formal apology to black Americans for slavery of their ancestors. In 2009, that's when they did this shit. The resolution acknowledged the fundamental injustice, cruelty, brutality, and inhumanity of slavery and Jim Crow laws. And then you voted Drumpf. That's a backhand right there. Which followed slavery. However, the resolution specifically rejecting paying blacks reparation for past discrimination, mistreatment, and brutality. Of course, you fucked us over, you got what you wanted, but you ain't gonna pay us for it. Great. And then people wonder why the fuck you. Ooh, I don't even like this picture, but on June 20th, I'm gonna move up. The first anti-KKK trials began in Oxford, Mississippi. The trials were part of the effort begun by President Ulysses S. Grant to crush the Klan. The Klan should have been crushed. And was populated by defeated Confederate soldiers from the Civil Wars, and which was becoming increasingly powerful throughout the South. In Mississippi, white doctors, lawyers, and even ministers were indicted for violating black rights and conspiring against the U.S. government. More than 900 were indicted in Mississippi and 243 convicted. Yeah, that's not enough. Similar trials took place throughout the South, most notably in South Carolina and North Carolina. Still didn't work. Grant's efforts succeeded in crushing the terrorist organization, and it would not rise again until 1915. Obviously, you didn't crush it enough. June 21st. This right here is Joseph Haynes Rainey, the first African American to serve in the United States House of Representatives. He was born in Georgetown, South Carolina. He was elected in 1870 the state of South Carolina. He served 5 terms in Congress and died in 1887. In 2005, a portrait of Rainey was finally hung in the U.S. Capitol building. It's probably got removed about 2 days ago at this point. I don't trust these motherfuckers. Anyways, I wish I could see the picture. In 1859, Henry O. Tanner, the first African American painter to achieve international acclaim, is born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to a middle-class black family. His most notable work was The Banjo Lesson, which he painted in 1893. Tanner would later teach at Clark University in Atlanta, Georgia. Tanner was considered a formalist, meaning his paintings tended to be beautiful depictions of reality. Fortunately, he died in May 1937. Nobody I know was alive then, except for my grandmother. 1915, the United States Supreme Court declares that is this Gwen or is it Gwen? I don't know. It looks like Gwen versus United States says that grandfather clauses in many southern state constitutions and laws were illegal. The case grew out of the practice common in the South of setting up stringent requirements in order to prevent black former slaves from voting. But in order to ensure that whites could vote, the laws exempted them from the difficult requirements by asserting that anyone or his grandfather could vote prior to 1867 did not have to meet the tough standards. Since virtually no blacks could vote prior to 1867, grandfather clauses had the effect of denying blacks the right to vote. I hate the fact they say blacks. Black people, motherfucker. And technically, we're not even a color. That's a color. Anyways, in 1964, 3 civil rights workers, Andrew Goodman, James Chaney, and Michael Schwerner, disappeared near Philadelphia, Mississippi. First of all, that's just horrible, that name together. And are later found unalived. 7 of the Triple K's members opposed to a black voting rights campaign were indicted for the unalivings, but none served more than 6 years in prison. The indictment became one of the major sparks to the young civil rights movement. Justice for the 3 was finally completed in June 2005. They took that fucking long. When the leader of the group of Klansmen, Edgar Ray the Preacher Killen, was convicted of their unalivings. Ironically, Killen was convicted on June 21st, 2005, 41 years to the day that Goodman, Chaney, and Schwerner were unalived. Karma. June 22nd. I already don't want to know what this is about. Oh, Lord. 1863, the War Department establishes the Bureau of Colored Troops. I hate being called colored. And began to aggressively recruit blacks for the Civil War. The black troops would play a major role in turning the tide of battle against the rebellious southern slave states. The movie they made for them was so sad. Yeah, it was. Wasn't that Glory? I think it might have been Glory. Ooh, Lord, that man looked like he ready to go. 1959, Benjamin O. Davis Jr. becomes the first African-American general in U.S. Air Force. His father, Benjamin O. Davis Sr., had been the first black general in the U.S. Army. Good grief. They had high plans. They was going somewhere. I wonder what they're doing now. All right, 1921, Shuffle Along, the first of a succession of widely popular black musicals performed for white audiences, opened at the 63rd Street Theater in New York City, becoming the first African American Broadway musical. The musical comedy combined the talents of the legendary team of U.B. Blake and Noble Sissle. Shuffle Along produced a long list of hits, including Shuffle Along, I'm Just Wild About Harry, and Gypsy Blues, as well as Love Will Find a Way. We did all of that, and these motherfuckers still take claim. You know who the hell this is. In 1981, that's a good year, legendary reggae artist Bob Marley is given the official state funeral in his homeland of Jamaica. He had died of cancer on May 11th in Miami. Marley and his band, the Wailers, had made reggae popular worldwide with such hits as Stir It Up and No Woman, No Cry. He was considered the first third world superstar and a prophet of Rastafarian religion. He was only 36 when he died. His body now lies in a mausoleum in Jamaica. I told you Florida ain't no good. June 24th. Oh boy, I'm not sure what to think of this one. The whole picture is kind of scary. 1854, Anthony Burns, one of the most celebrated fugitive slaves in American history, is captured by deputy U.S. Marshals in Boston. But at the time, anti-slavery feeling was running high in Boston, and it was one of the cities which had vowed not to obey the Fugitive Slave Act, a federal law that required even those opposed to slavery to help slave owners capture runaway slaves. For fear that Boston residents would help Burns escape to Canada, the U.S. government sent 2,000 troops to Boston to assist in returning Burns to Virginia. Thousands lined the streets as Burns was marched to a ship on June 3rd for a trip back to the South. However, a black Boston church raised enough money to purchase Burns within the year of his capture. He was back in Boston, a free man. See, motherfuckers, we watch our backs. We watch each other's backs when y'all ain't fucking with us. I already don't want to know. I don't like your hair, sir. I thought it was a woman. I really did. What the hell? In 1856, the so-called Potawatomi massacre takes place. A force of men led by famed abolitionist John Brown attacks a pro-slavery settlement in Franklin County, Kansas, leaving at least 5 men unalive. The attack was part of a period known as Bleeding Kansas, when pro- and anti-slavery forces battled one another in a bid to determine whether Kansas could be a slave or free territory. The Potawatomi massacre was also one of the events which made the Civil War unavoidable. Well, shit, how about you just let us fucking go? Just stop being lazy. Ooh, Patti LaBelle. In 1944, legendary singer Patti LaBelle was born Patricia Louise Holt in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And that is your history for this week. I will not be back with one until probably next Sunday when we talk about some other shit. So let's move on. Give me just a second. All right. So, what are we talking about next? We're talking about good news because I need a breather. That shit was deep. Whoo, where's my good news? You will be surprised by this next story.
I'm out.
Sorry. 8-year-old high school graduate announces he's running for mayor. I had to look at this title 3 times. Yes, 8-year-old high school graduate announces he's running for mayor. This was reported on June 19th. I just had to report it. It was so weird I had to talk about it. Thank you for the history lesson. Oh, girl, no problem. I be learning stuff too with this. So, Brandon Moss, an 18-year-old... Man, why did it got 8? This says 8. This says 18. I don't know. 18-year-old high school graduate has announced his candidacy for mayor of Fairfield, Alabama, making history as the youngest person to run for position. Moss expressed confidence in taking on his challenge, stating that age does not equate to wisdom or innovation. He emphasized the importance of teamwork in achieving positive outcomes for the city. which has a population of approximately 9,500 residents. Yeah, it is amazing. Even if he's 8 or 18. I'm just saying, wow. Let's see. His motivation to run stems from a deep love of Fairfield and a belief in its potential for improvement. Moss has a background in political engagement, having served as a young senator in the Alabama Youth Government Program. I'd rather hire him than that dumbass 22-year-old that just graduated from college. Whew. I don't know, girl. The news thing, this is a screen capture, okay? This is a screen capture. They say 8. But when I did the research on it, it said 18. I don't know. All I know is he's the youngest motherfucker to run for mayor, and he probably got more sense at this point. Let's see here now. He cites Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin and former President Barack Obama as his political models. Moss acknowledges the accomplishments of past administrations in Fairfield, but believes it is time for a fresh perspective and new ideas to address the city's needs, particularly concerning local businesses and resident quality of life. And I thought that was everybody's job as someone in charge of a group of people, was, the whole concept of creating a resident quality of life. As Moss prepares to embark on his college journey, I think he's 18, at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, he is also ready to handle the responsibilities of his mayoral campaign. His campaign manager has noted that he has a supportive team of mentors assisting him. Oh God, I hope they got sense, because when you are like a baby king or something, you surround yourself with a certain, everything's going down after that. A certain group of people, it ain't gonna work. Anyways, I wish you the best. I hope you do the best. His campaign manager has noted that he has a supportive team of mentors assisting him in various areas, such as public speaking and mental health, to ensure he is well prepared for the role. The mayoral election is scheduled for August 26th, and Moss is determined to balance his education with his aspirations for leadership in Fairfield. If it's that bad that you got to sit up there and hire an 18-year-old, well, shit, if it works, go for it. That's all I can say. Moving on, we're going to try and stay in a good mood. So let's go check this next story out right here. This is Mark and Joy Smith. They fight to keep people from going hungry and homeless with their nonprofit Joy's Angels. Let me tell you about it. So, on the Griot, they have this thing called It Takes a Village. It's a heartfelt content series from the Griot that emphasizes the importance of community support for individuals and families facing various challenges. The series highlights stories of those in need, such as overwhelmed medical students and single mothers struggling to maintain stability. It seeks to inspire collective actions by providing readers with practical ways to contribute, whether through donations, sharing experiences, or connecting with local resources. The core message is clear. Success is rarely achieved in isolation, and community involvement, I'm getting nasally, is essential for change. So, in East Orange, New Jersey, Mark and Joy Smith illustrate the message through their nonprofit organization, Joy's Angels. Joy spelled J-O-I. Their journey, marked by personal struggles and commitment to service, showcases the transformative power of love and community. After overcoming adversity, Mark found his purpose in giving back, which led to establishing Joy's Angels in 2004. The couple's deep commitment to their community has fostered strong relationships with residents and local leaders, creating a supportive environment in a region that often lacks adequate resources. Oh my God, I need to blow my nose because this is ridiculous. I've never sounded... Okay. Maybe I need to drink something. Give me a second. All right. Much better. Despite the challenges they face, such as securing funding and managing operations, the Smiths remain dedicated to their mission. Their initiatives, including the Angel Spot thrift store and the annual holiday giveaway, serve as vital resources for families in need. However, they rely heavily on the community involvement to sustain their efforts. The Smiths are calling for volunteers and donations to help fulfill their missions and provide for the community. Their story exemplifies the spirit of resilience and emphasizes the relief that love and community can foster significant change. Yes, it can. I'm so glad for stories like that, because honestly, I don't think I could handle anything stupider. But we are going to move on, because it's now time for celebrity shit. Yeah, I said celebrity shit because most of it could be avoided. And honestly, I don't know how they be getting themselves into some of it. Sometimes.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Alright, so why Wendy Williams is clapping back at a lawsuit filed on her behalf? Why would you do that on her behalf? She ain't trying to file it. So, see, this is why I say mind your business. Alright. So Wendy Williams, the renowned talk show host, has faced significant isolation from her friends and family since being placed under a legal guardianship in 2023. She has repeatedly expressed her desire to be released from the guardianship to reconnect with her loved ones, but her pleas seem to be falling on deaf ears. Recently, her ex-husband, Kelvin Hunter, has stepped in by filing a lawsuit on her behalf, although Williams claims she has no involvement in this legal action and is skeptical of his intentions. I think he wants money. Honestly, I think he has ran out. He ain't got nobody else to mooch off of, so he wants some money from her. She can't do spousal because she's on conservatorship. Anyways. In the lawsuit, Hunter seeks not only Williams' release from what he describes as involuntary confinement, but also demands the removal of Sabrina Morrissey as her guardian. He is pursuing $250 million compensation damages, claiming that Williams is facing and neglect under current guardianship. Despite Hunter's assertions, Williams has voiced her belief that his motivations are financially driven. I think so too. Calling him a money grubber and expressing her desire for him to stay out of her life. I would expect her son to do it, not I have to go, but I'll hit you up on IG later. Okay, girl, take care of yourself. Hunter insists that his lawsuit is intended to benefit their son, Kevin Hunter Jr., rather than serve his own financial interest. He argues that he is acting in the best interest of Williams to ensure she receives the compensation she deserves. However, this claim is met with skepticism from Williams, who views the situation as a potential money grab. As legal battles unfold, the public remains attentive to the developments in this complicated family. Well, I don't know what to tell you, because, if he's divorced from her, what is your business with her now? Oh, whatever. Moving on, singer Chris Brown pleads not guilty in London nightclub assault. So Chris Brown recently pleaded not guilty to charges related to an assault in London nightclub where he allegedly attacked music producer Abe Diao, with a bottle. This incident occurred in February 2023 at the Tape nightclub in Mayfair. Initially charged with grievous bodily harm, additional counts of assault causing actual bodily harm and possession of an offensive weapon were later added. During his arraignment at Southwark Crown Court, Brown, 36, maintained his not guilty plea, echoed by his friend and fellow musician, oh my God, I can't say their name, Omololu Akinlolu, who faces similar charges. I need to see who the hell that is. What, is that a tattoo on the side? Damn, you stupid. Anyways, the court proceedings revealed that the assault was unprovoked and captured a surveillance footage showcasing the severity of the incident. After being arrested in May, Brown was released on substantial bail of £5 million. I don't know what that is. Which enabled him to continue his Breezy Bowl 20 tour. Why do I sound so nasally? Shit. Alright. Although he pleaded not guilty to the main charge, he did not enter a plea for additional counts and is scheduled to return to court on July 11th. Following his tour commitments, his trial is set for October 26, 2026. Damn! Chris Brown is a well-established artist who is known for his hits like Go Crazy, Runnin', and Kiss Kiss. I don't remember Kiss Kiss. He has won multiple Grammy Awards, including 2 for Best R&B Album. Following his recent release from jail, he expressed his enthusiasm for performing again on social media. Currently, he's touring the UK with performances planned in Ireland, Scotland, France, and Portugal before heading back to North America at the end of July for shows in cities like Miami and Toronto. Well, good luck to you, sir. I want to know why you got a tattoo on the side of your face, and how the hell did you get your hair so blonde? See, you not matching your chin again. You and goddamn Kirk Franklin with the hair and the chin not, yeah, whatever. Anyways, moving on. Oh, wait. Oh, Lord, I'm going wrong. We got to talk about this stuff later. Alright, so that's it for celebrity news. I'm going to move on into health now, because the heat is on. That's why I'm dressed like this. That's why I'm at a beach. Forget y'all. I'm not burning myself up for nobody. I'm sitting up here right now with at least 2 fans on, and I almost put on my neck fan, but that probably would distort my voice. So anyways, let's check out the health, and we're going to move into a palate cleanser and go home. So check this one out.
We are at war.
Heat dome will blanket much of the U.S. with worrisome temperatures in Midwest. This was reported on the 20th. I can already feel it, and it's 84 degrees right now where I am, and it's almost 8 o'clock. That's a damn shame. And let me just tell you, this is even worse in the Midwest. So a significant heat dome is set to envelop much of the United States, marking the first true arrival of summer for many residents from the Midwest to East Coast. This week, temperatures are expected to soar with high humidity, exacerbating the heat and making conditions feel even more oppressive. Forecasters are particularly concerned about the regions in Nebraska, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Iowa. Isn't these the places where Trump won? I'm just saying. Drumpf. Where extreme temperatures could pose serious health risks. Meteorologist Tom Kynes emphasized that this marks a dramatic shift to the summer weather, with temperatures exceeding 90 degrees Fahrenheit, feeling up to 20 degrees hotter due to humidity. The formation of the heat dome is attributed to a large area of high pressure in the upper atmosphere, which traps heat and moisture. This phenomena is fueled by moisture drawn north from the Gulf of Mexico, resulting in persistently high daytime temperatures in the 90s Fahrenheit and overnight lows in the mid-70s. So you can dress as skimpy as you want at night. Reports indicate that the heat wave will extend into the following week, with cities like Denver potentially reaching 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Other major cities such as Chicago and Washington, D.C. experiencing similarly high temperatures. Some areas are rated at the highest risk categories for dangerous heat impact, especially over this weekend. Humidity plays a critical role in how the body regulates temperature, as high moisture levels hinder the evaporation of sweat, making it difficult for individuals to cool down. This can lead to serious health issues, including heat stroke, especially for vulnerable populations. The National Weather Service advises taking measures such as minimizing sun exposure, dressing in light clothing, staying hydrated, and seeking air-conditioned environments during extreme heat. Interestingly, humidity can also be influenced by agricultural practices such as corn sweat, where crops release moisture into the environment, contributing the overall humidity, but remaining less significant than moisture brought in from the Gulf. Corn never helps anybody. Anyways, moving on in our health kick. Let me bring this up. It's kind of ironic that it's so small. Let me bring it up here now. Most overweight and obese cities in the U.S. as of 2025. Where did they find this picture? Damn, both of them are thick. What kind of corn dogs are those? Those are some big ass fries too. I don't appreciate that, but at least they're sharing. So obesity is recognized as a global pandemic, really? And a pressing public health issue, particularly in the U.S. The WHO reports that approximately 1 in 8 individuals is affected by obesity. Wallet Hub conducts an annual analysis of 19 metrics across 100 cities, 100 of the largest cities, to identify the most and least overweight cities. The data highlights that obesity rates have significantly increased, with 43% of the U.S. adults classified classified as overweight as of 2023. Notably, the prevalence of obesity is disproportionately high among black women, with 4 out of 5 affected, according to the Office of Minority. Statistics reveal a troubling trend. Global obesity rates among adults have nearly tripled since 1990. Oh my God, what the hell? Okay. I'm triggered. All right, so statistics reveal, I said that. So the CDC reports that obesity prevalence among black adults stands at 38%. Various factors contribute to this alarming statistic, including the abundance of unhealthy food options readily available in communities. Understanding the specific impacts of obesity on various demographics is crucial for addressing this public health crisis effectively. Wallet Hub's analysis also highlights changes in the rankings of U.S. cities concerning obesity. In 2025, Jackson, Mississippi, and Little Rock, Arkansas have shifted positions, reflecting a dynamic landscape of obesity prevalence. Other cities like Shreveport, Louisiana, Knoxville, Tennessee, have also seen changes in their rankings. The list for 2025 includes new entries such as Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and El Paso, Texas, while cities like Youngstown, Ohio, have been removed. The shifting data calls for increased awareness and community action to improve health outcomes and combat obesity effectively across the nation. In other words, we need to stop being fat. I don't know what's wrong with my nose. It's killing me. But that's it for your health. I'm about to go ahead and put my little message out for another group that I support. And I will be back. If you heard this message, you can go get a drink. I'm going to go get some water because I sound like, I don't know, a giant nose at the moment. But I'll be right back. And then we'll see our palate cleanser and we'll say goodnight. So check out this message and I'll be back. Where is it?
Welcome. The Black Revolutionary Collective is focused on securing both economic and political power for all black people in the African diaspora, teaching our people the fullness of their history, and restoring black unity on a global scale. We have chapters forming all over the world. It's an exciting time. We are an unapologetically black organization because we believe that black people must be empowered to save themselves. It has nothing to do with hate and everything to do with unity, our global black unity. BRC membership is only for those ready to do the real work in their communities. You must be willing to be boots on the ground. In order to rebuild our communities, we must fix the key elements affecting our communities. Therefore, every local chapter will have the following departments: the youth department, the homeless department, the political department, the economic department, the prison to home department, and the community events department. In order to become a BRC member, you must first agree with our platform and our rules. This is a summarized version of the 10-point platform. It's also available in full on our website at blackrevolutionarycollective.com. Number 1, we want the immediate end to systemic racism in America and abroad. Number 2, we want the immediate end to police brutality. Number 3, black people must own the majority of the businesses and land in our communities. Number 4, all majority black schools must be fully funded and controlled by the black community. Number 5, we demand equal pay and reparations to finally end the wage gap for all black people. Number 6, we will unite the black vote and cultivate leaders that will represent our national black legislative agenda. Number 7, we demand the end to all unjust practices carried out by the justice system in America and abroad. Number 8, we demand the full withdrawal of all colonizers on the continent of our motherland, Africa. Number 9, we demand the immediate end of all black gangs across the globe for the betterment of our communities. We must stop and we will stop the flood of guns and drugs into our communities. Number 10, we will defend ourselves and our communities against any person or group that wishes to harm us. We have this right under the law, both in America and abroad. Next is our code of conduct, which are the rules for all BRC members. We have a zero tolerance policy because we understand that this work takes maturity and discipline. We will hold each other accountable because we know this work is bigger than us individually. This is our code of conduct. Number 1, all BRC members are advocates for all black people. We will leave none of us out of our black liberation. No matter your socioeconomic level, education level, religious beliefs, or sexual orientation, we will not allow our differences to divide us. All BRC members must treat each other with respect at all times. Disrespect, harassment, or violence of any kind will not be tolerated. We will be the example for our community to show the positive results of our black unity. Number 3, BRC members cannot have narcotics or alcohol in their possession while doing BRC work. Number 4, BRC members can't commit any crimes against other members or black people at all. You cannot steal or take from the people. Number 5, the BRC 10-point platform must be known and understood by each BRC member. Number 6, all BRC members must continue to self-educate themselves in regards to political and economic education, which we will provide. Number 7, no chapter shall accept grants, donation funds, money, or any other aid from any government agency without contacting and getting approval from national headquarters in Chicago. Number 8, each chapter's leadership must submit monthly financial reports. 100% of all donations will be used for the development and implementation of our programs for our black people. We will have full transparency in this matter. Number 9, all chapters must adhere to the policy and the ideology laid out in the 10-point platform and the code of conduct. Number 10, all chapters must move on one accord. Meetings and program engagement is mandatory for all BRC members. All chapter meetings will be in person monthly. The 10-point platform and the code of conduct is available on our website. If you're interested in membership, just click the membership button on the website and complete the form. There is a vetting process, which includes a background check, because we must create a safe space for our people. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us at info@blackrevolutionarycollective.com. If you'd like to donate towards our work, then hit the donate button on our website. I love you, black man. I love you, black woman. Knowledge is power. Power to the people.
All right, we're back, and here's your palate cleanser. It's the weirdest thing I've seen. I had to get it. Loose chicken rescued from Buffalo Wild Wings in Iowa. Why was he at... Damn, that's fresh. On June 19th, I guess it is Freedom Day. June 19th, animal rescuers responded to an unexpected situation at Buffalo Wild Wings in Des Moines, Iowa, where a live chicken was found in the establishment's front door. The Animal Rescue League of Iowa documented the incident on social media with a humorous caption drawing attention to the unusual nature of the chicken's presence. This chicken was determined to get freedom. That's a skinny-ass chicken, too. Who the hell gonna eat that chicken? Look how small it is. Look where it was, too. Damn you, This chicken must be from Arkansas. I swear to God. The Animal Rescue League officers arrived on the scene to safely collect the poor, confused hen. How you know it's not a rooster? Shit, it's skinny as hell. Anyway, it looked like it got a bit of LIGO of the feathers. The prompt response ensured the chicken was removed from the restaurant environment without incident. The organization highlighted the importance of animal welfare and public safety in such unusual circumstances. I think the chicken could have took some people. I think it could. Those animals are wild. I've seen grown-ass thugs run away from a damn goose, okay? While the captured hen was not available for adoption, the Animal Rescue League of Iowa took the opportunity to promote their other available animals for adoption. Who the hell wanted to adopt? They didn't want to adopt it. They were going to take it back to Buffalo Wild Wings and cook that bitch. That's what they was going to do. Oh, they encouraged potential pet owners to consider adding a feathered friend to their family, showcasing the variety of adoptable animals they have in their care. I don't know what to tell you. That's terrifying in itself. I think that damn bird had self-deletion ideas of grandeur. I don't know. Maybe it was a protester. Maybe it had a message. I don't know what the message was. But, you stupid, chicken. That's all I can say. Bad chicken. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for coming. If you have a suggestion, if you didn't like what I did, or if maybe you have a better idea of how to do it, as long as you come at me properly, I might actually take it into consideration. As it is now hot as hell out here, you will probably be seeing me in two pieces, bikinis, swimming suits, and in a background such as this one, because it's hot as hell, and I am not about to sit up here and make myself feel hotter than I need to. So with that, thank you so much. Love y'all. Please subscribe, share my stuff, like, follow, share on your social media. My numbers are small. I'm trying to get them up so I can do some more interesting stuff. But, yeah, I love y'all. Thank you so much, and goodbye.
I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road, I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road.